Guys, quick sample here. Today I'm bringing you a pretty sweet game of Search and Destroy. As you can see in the bottom left, I'm using my intervention with FMJ and my Spaz holographic as my secondary. Perks are Sleight of Hand, Stopping Power, and Steady Aim with the stun and the throwing knife. Kill streaks are UAV, Predator, and Attack Helicopter. So, had some pretty good responses about my my layout, and definitely going to be keeping it because it looks pretty pro. So, looked at the video this morning and saw that I got quite a few really good responses about it. So yeah, I'm going to be talking today mostly about the intervention versus all the rest of the snipers, in particular the Battlefield Cal, obviously. But I'm pretty much going to be talk about the snipers today. So if you're a sniping kind of guy or girl even, then definitely stay tuned. But if you're not, then I'm sorry, but this game's pretty much going to be about sniping because I'm sniping, Mr. Obvious, yeah, obviously. But so I myself prefer the Battlefield Cal over the intervention, just because I just think my bullets. I don't tend to get as many hit markers with the Battlefield Cal, and I don't think I get too many hit markers this game overall. But I like the Battlefield Cal. I just think it has a better feel to it. But I know a lot of people enjoy watching the intervention, and one of the good things about the intervention is that it's a bolt action. You get that sound of a bolt action instead of just being like you can spray with it. You got to be pretty accurate with this thing. And for quick scoping, it does have a really nice sound, and Red Tiger does look pretty good on it. So talking about the Battlefield Cal. Camos don't look too badly on that, but the not the holographic side, what am I talking about? The thermal sight doesn't seem to look very nice. It just looks a little bit too small, and the ACOG scope looks a bit too small, but the ACOG scope looks too small on all of the snipers. I think in the next one, I hope they take more time in making the different ACOG scopes look different on each gun, and the different red dots looking different. But I know they tried a little bit in this game with the ACOG scope looking a little bit different on the LSW, like I showed you last game. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I hope they try a little bit harder to make things stand out a little bit more for different guns and just look a little bit differently. So the next on my list is WA2000, which I just call. I don't call those snipers. Between that and the M21 EBR, I don't call those snipers. Most times when I see people using them, I see them with an ACOG scope on both. So most of the M21, because the recoil is a little bit out of control sometimes for the sprayers, as I like to call them, with the WA2000. And but the M21, you can spray people across the map and you'll get hardly any recoil at all. So as you see, I'm going on a little bit of a tear here with my my intervention, getting some really nice quick scopes. But I think I die next round, so I don't think I do die. Not all of the rounds, but quite a few of the rounds I do die. But they're only deaths when I'm actually trying to be a team player like that. I try to defuse a bomb, and right at the last millisecond he jumps down and he knifes me. I thought I was just going to make it, and it pretty much is just like a millisecond. So just a little bit unlucky there, but we do win this game, and it does go for the full 6-7 rounds. So that's why the video is quite a long video, but there are some really nice quick scopes this game. And I think I die this round, so I think this bit's fast forwarded. Yeah, there we go, it's fast forwarded because I don't know, it's just like nobody wants to see you die. No one wants to see your death. No one wants to see that, you know. So really no point in making you guys watch that one. So obviously you don't want to watch it, you know. So just for purposes, I'm going to fast forward this video at the deaths. Obviously, not like I'm not going to fast forward it all the way through, but I'm just rambling now. I don't know what I'm rambling about. So yeah, back to the whole sniper stuff. I'm not too much of a sniper. I am a good sniper. I'm not like the best sniper out there, but I am pretty good at sniping. I'm okay with the quick scopes. I know my way around sniping, but you won't see me using the WA2000 too much, and you won't see me using the M21. But I probably will bring you a gameplay with both of those weapons, because I'm just trying to get gameplays out there with different type of weapons. Now that I have everything, should I say, I'm definitely going to be trying a lot more to get you guys the stuff that would be interesting for you guys to watch. I had some good responses from my my F2000 game, and definitely some good responses from my LSW LMG game. So and the new layout and stuff. So expect to see more. I'm not going to be one of those guys that's just going to give up because I'm waiting for my break. I don't think my break is going to come now. My break is the game's too far gone. You know, like this game is way too far gone. But as soon as Black Ops comes out, I hope that a lot of people are going to be searching for that. And you see how many videos, how many Modern Warfare 2 videos there are out there. So it's pretty hard for me to get picked out of the bunch. But as soon as Black Ops comes out, I'm hoping to get my foot straight in the door and get some really nice gameplays for you guys to watch, and hopefully get some good gameplays to record. So I'm hoping just to record my first gameplay on that game as soon as it comes out. Like the day I get it, I will probably just go online, screw the campaign. I'm not really into campaigns too much. I'm more of a multiplayer player. That really doesn't sound right. Let's make multiplayer. Yeah, multiplayer player. So I like to play the multiplayer, obviously. So I don't really take too much care in what they do in the game, because it's really nothing to what's going to be happening on the multiplayer. So you can like the recoil of the intervention and the sound of the intervention is completely different in the campaign to what it is in the multiplayer. So I think they should have kept the sound of the intervention in the actual single player, because the sound of the intervention in the single player was just jizz in my pants moment, because that is like a super sexual sound. Like if they could if they'd have left that in, then I think everyone would have loved the intervention just for the sound that it makes, because there are a lot of guns that do make some really nice noises. The M4 on the single player has more recoil than it does in multiplayer, so they've taken out the recoil in multiplayer, which I think is a bit douchey. I would have rather had the more recoil, and that's another thing for Black Ops I hope they bring out, is a lot more recoil. It'll really separate the good players from the really bad players. So and definitely, obviously the big one is no overpowered weapons, no UMP, no MP40 or M16 overpoweredness. You know, everything really needs to be balanced. But I've heard that they've got people that have been working on the multiplayer right from the beginning, so it's going to be quite a big thing in Black Ops. It's going to be a lot about the multiplayer just as much as it is about the single player, because I know that a lot of games are starting to bring out a multiplayer aspect of different games, like Assassin's Creed. They're bringing out the next Assassin's Creed in the whatever it's going to be, however many they're going to make. But that's going to be there's going to be a multiplayer feature in that as well. So that's something good to look forward to. And Halo Reach is coming out at the same time as Black Ops, but I don't know whether I'll have the money to buy both, but I definitely have Black Ops on pre-order, so I will definitely be getting that. And if I can pick up Reach, then I will probably pick up Reach, but Halo's not really my game. I don't really enjoy Halo as much as I enjoy Call of Duty. I've played Halo 3, and I played ODST and all those games, and they just don't seem to stand out as a game that I like. Like back when I had the what was it, the Xbox, just call it the Xbox One. Back when I had the Xbox One, Halo was my game. I loved Halo, but I played a lot of Call of Duty back then. It was like I would play the Call of Duty 2, and I would play stuff like that. Not so much online as much as at friends' houses. Yes, I would play online, but on my own, I didn't have online at home. I didn't get the internet till I was about, I don't know, we've had it for about 3 or 4 years now, but I didn't have it when I was younger because I lived with my grandparents, so it was just like a big thing to try and get them to get the internet so I could get Xbox Live. Which brings me on to a very nice quick scope like that, because I've got the Xbox Live. So obviously skill comes from here. It's from the inside. You're not born with skill. Skill is something that you have to attain over time. So no matter what you're doing, whether it be computer games or it be video games or anything like that, the skill is just something you're going to have to attain over time. You're not going to be born with it. But I think this is the last round now, so I think, yeah, this is the last round, and I think this is my second attack I look up to the game. And please comment, rate, and subscribe on these videos. I think in my last video I only got like 2 likes, and it's just it gets like 60-70 views and it only gets 1-2 likes. It's just like, if you could please just do it. It doesn't take long, just click it and then it'll be done. You know, it's simple. But I'm not gonna badger you guys because you're here just to watch the video, listen to the gameplay, listen to my voice. If you like it, if you don't, that's up to you. You're the one watching the video, not me. So I know what I like, and I like good commentators, and I know what I don't like. And talking of that, me and Connor have been having a discussion about Machinima at the moment. They seem to be going downhill. They seem to be putting up some people that just don't seem to have the skill. And in Connor's words, people, they just seem to be putting anybody up who has a HD PVR, and it's true. People that there's a lot of people out there that don't really care, and they're just like, I'm getting paid for it, so I'll just stop doing it. But if Machinima ever wanted me, then great. But that's not gonna change me in any way, shape, or form. You know, it's not something that's gonna stop me doing this and stop bringing you guys the content that I love to bring you guys, and I hope you love to watch. So a little bit sentimental, but it's just you gotta, your heart's gotta be in this game. You can't come into this and be on a complete low all the time. And one of my favorite commentators is what's he called? He's just, I don't know whether I got a little bit of confusion from him, but obviously Jesus. That guy has one of the most amazing intros that is on YouTube. It's just like him. I think it's him. I don't know whether it is him, but obviously Jesus, or clearly Christ, or whatever they want to call him. He is one of the funniest commentators I've ever seen. He has one of the coolest voices I've ever heard. But that's just what I like. I like a guy who really doesn't give a shit. You know, he's one of those guys that you can look at and you know that he can just sit there and he'll say whatever he feels. You know, if you send him a video and he accepts it and uploads it to his channel, then he will send you a he just tell everybody what he thinks. And I like the way how he told Hutch that he was a mediocre commentator and his commentary was stupid. But anyway, final score was 18-4. And with a sniper, that's probably my best search and destroy. So please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will speak to you guys soon. Peace out.